situations, real conversations for real people about God, life, love, family, and more with your host, relationship expert, the Seymours.
For real talk, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about God, life, love, family. For real talk.
And good evening to our dear beloved audience. We are excited this evening on Monday night. Real talk for
real people, real situations.
I am just so glad to be back. Oh my God. We are so excited about being back. We in your homes, in your automobile, on your jobs, wherever you might be. We had to take a little 2-week out to take care of some health issues, but let me tell you something. God is good, and He is forever, ever merciful. So we thank God that we're coming back to you by way of airways, and we want to thank God for every one of our followers, those of you that follow with us through YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We thank God for you. We don't take nobody for granted. Evlis, now I. And don't forget, we want you to like and share. Is it hit, like, share? Hit, like, share.
Subscribe.
Huh?
Subscribe.
Hit, like, share.
That's right.
Hit, like, share. We want you to just like it and share it. Tell them. But before we get started, we're going to give you 30 seconds. Hit, like, and share, and tell some of your friends the Seymours are on tonight. We are back live and healthy and strong in the mercies and the grace of God, and we're coming back to encourage you. We're coming back to lift you up tonight. Come on, baby, let's get started.
I'm telling you, welcome back. We've been missing you guys, and thank you for all of your prayers, all of your supports. We really, truly miss you all. The love of the Queen of Love is back, and she's here, and I'm telling you, she is back with energy, with spunk, and she has some stuff to tell you guys to encourage the body of Christ and just to talk to you about relationships.
Well, love is in the air. When we was on Monday night before last, we was talking about love in the air. Well, I feel love is falling in this season.
It's falling.
You know, love is falling. February was a month of love month, but March is a healthy relationship month. Healthy relationship month. So whatever your relationship are, we're coming to help you to mend the brokenness and mend the hurting and the questions that you might have, the fears that you might have, and things that just might be just going on. We just coming to inspire you in your marriage, in your relationship, or whatever. So tonight we're just looking forward to a good, exciting night. Love is falling. Love is in the air. Relationships are being restored. Marriages are coming back together. And God is working in such a supernatural way through the vibes that's coming from Evlis and I on the... see you getting ready to do that. There he goes.
You said the vibes. You know, when you said the vibes, that did something to me. It did something to me.
Wow, Evlis. Well, you just go ahead and take a minute because I got to come back down now. Let me come back down. You take it there.
But we've been thinking about you guys. If you have a question, if you want to interact, we have our number. Go ahead and call that number. It's up on the screen. Go ahead and Facebook your question in. Whatever question you have about relationship. Let's have a conversation tonight. Let's have a conversation about love. We just came out of the love month. We want to continue into the rest of the year with love. With love. I'm telling you, with love.
Yeah, and Evlis, you make sense because there needs to be excitement and there needs to be some experiences that's going on and marriages through the pandemic went through heartbreaking and breaking up and anxiety and stuff that you didn't know and for whatever reason the courthouse been closed down and you wasn't able to get married or prepare yourself, and just so much trauma has taken place. But we are here for you to be healed.
Yes.
We are here for you to be healed in your trauma through your traumatization. Husbands have lost wives. Wives have lost husbands through this pandemic season. But God is sending restoration. God is sending out soulmates. Somebody say my soulmate. Yes. God is replacing, amen, husbands and stuff with soulmates. Somebody that can be with you for your life. Yes. And so somebody said, well, how will I know that's my soulmate? There's a babe that's going to leap. And when that vibe leaps in you, you know that that's your soulmate instead of just having a husband. So you don't want just to be married to a person because that's a man or that's a wife, but you want your soulmate. Soulmate is for life. Something that's going to last for eternity. And so we want you to start looking at your spouse, saying something you've never said, doing things you've never done. And I want us to take this time and say this. If that's not your husband, that's not your wife, if they have not taken and put that ring on it or given you their name, I'm talking to you, but I'm telling you, don't. I know, that just changed the whole energy. That just changed the whole energy. But women and men, it's time, to evaluate your life, to know where are you going? What are you going to do with your destiny? What are you going to do with your purpose? Are you going to continue? Don't be like I was years ago. I'll take a minute if Evlis don't mind. Years ago, I had 10 children, the mother of 10 children. But because I had no identity, and because I was desperate, I want to call it, I slept around and I slept around and I slept around daddies and babies and daddies and babies. It looked like if I slept, I got pregnant. If I thought about it, I got pregnant. Out of 800 number. It's 833-372-7911. Let's do that again because I feel some energy. I feel like we have some people that's really interested, that really have some questions and really want some answers, Evlis. That number tonight, feel free to call, 833-372-7911. 833-372-7911. And we need you to join us now. We need the number. We need to double the number. We need to double the number. Join us live. Facebook, Dr. Adelia Seymour. Facebook, Dr. Adelia Seymour. YouTube, Dr. Adelia. Instagram, Dr. Adelia Seymour. Twitter, A. Seymour. Wow. Well, listen, I think we want to take some questions now. Do you have something to say, baby?
Well, when you tell the people to challenge themselves, a lot of time people want to know how they need to challenge themselves, how they need to pick it up. And I think one of the things that you did, and I know one of the things that you did when we met each other is that you challenged me. Because you know who you are, you know who you were. So you didn't leave a lot of space to try to find out. No, whatever you were thinking, you would challenge me. And that keep taking the relationship higher and higher. Because every time you challenge me. Yeah. So whatever is on your mind, ladies, when you meet somebody, don't be afraid to challenge that person. Or man, be open about the relationship that you're in and ask the hard question so that you know where you're going and you do not have to waste anybody's time.
That's right, each other's time. Yeah, conversation. I teach us this all the time. Conversation is so essential. Yes. In a relationship, there has to be a bond in conversation and in communication. And when you're afraid to conversate and ask and have communications, then that breaks that commitment barrier. And you cannot grow and learn and identify with what's going on. You can never know who that mate is if you're not communicating. One of the first things in any relationship is conversation. Yes. You need to know that. I know a lot of people say, I need to know his financial status, and some people say, I need to know about his mom and daddy. But you would never, ever know that if there's not a conversation. That's right. You have to conversate and communicate. The first thing is not having sex. It's communicating and conversation. But listen tonight, I want you to feel free to call us at 833-372-7911. You want to give the number?
833-372-7911.
See, you saw you could do that, right? You didn't have to say 833.
I don't know why you think I was doing that.
What was you doing? Anyway. Well, why was you doing it? Deal with that. Why were you doing it?
Because it was in front of me.
Wow. Wow. Evlis, but I thank God for it. I feel so happy. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Single women, I know I've been saying it, but I have to say it because I know what God keeps telling me. I see weddings. I see beautiful weddings. I see coming down the aisles. I see going to the courthouses. I see marriages coming in this year like has never, ever been before. I see at least 20 marriages. I see women that's been committed to ministry, but you was committed without knowing the in-depths of how to do it, how to walk in it, how to make it work, how to be successful in it. Let me tell you something. You are about to walk into the new season. And this man is going to love you for who you are and appreciate everything about you, your beauty, your brain, your creativity, and you're going to love everything about your Solomon. Prepare yourself, women. Prepare yourself, Solomon. Prepare yourself, because this is the season that you all are going to smile. And I'm preparing now for a question.
Beautiful.
I'm in a relationship where my partner have done some things that broke my heart. I've forgiven him, but I'm not sure if I can trust him with my heart again. Should I continue to pursue this relationship, or do you think it's time for me to let him go?
I would never tell a person to let their relationship go. That would be determined within yourself, because how much of abuse do you need? That's called mental abuse. Abuse to your mind and abuse to your heart. So how much do you need? Because once you heal up over that, what you would use as a weapon in that, you would say, but if I wouldn't have listened to Dr. Seymour, I would have probably been let you with. No, you determine your relationship by your own pain. How much can you take? You already know that. Now, if you ask me what I would do, that's why this is my fourth husband. Because pain is something that don't heal up easy. Hurt doesn't easily heal. So how do you want to deal with what you've been hurt about?
Beautiful.
Dr. Seymour, I have a male friend that lives out of state. We've been talking for a couple of months now. I like him as a friend, however, he wants more. I'm not into long-distance relationships, nor am I attracted to him physically. Should I continue the friendship or just let it go altogether?
You all can be long-distance friends, because especially if you're really, really not into him and really, really not attracted to him. So what you're doing now, you're just using him as a crutch, because what you really want and like haven't come along, so he's just a crutch. So what I would do, I would get out of that now, instead of now, if that's what you chooses to do, I would drop it now. Question.
What are your thoughts on dating someone in leadership? Can you share your wisdom and a few pointers, please?
I wonder, is that a man or woman asking that? It's probably a female.
That's a woman.
That's a woman.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's healthy, but the only thing about it, there has to be a conversation, because most of the time, if he's in leadership, if you mean he's a pastor, are you ready to deal with the other women that's a part of his ministry? Can you deal with a lot of women become a member of most single men churches because they're really after the leader? Let's just, real talk. And you just have to be strong enough, have your own relationship with God, to know your own identity and what you can deal with when you're in a relationship with a pastor or a leader. How strong are you? How is your confidence in who you are? Then how are you ready to deal with what he's dealing with? Can you deal with the issues that he has to deal with? Can you deal with women sitting in church rolling their eyes at you, not speaking to you, bringing him a sweet potato pie and bringing it to him and serving it to him? These are the things that we have to consider. So if he's a pastor, are you ready to become that? Have you had a cross experience? If you haven't if you've never died to flesh and to self, you're not ready to be married to a pastor.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Dr. Seymour, what has been your biggest struggle that you faced or are facing in your marriage, and how did you overcome it?
If you want to start that, maybe what's been your biggest struggles with me?
That's a tough one.
No, it's not.
Well, I will talk about the overcoming first. Overcoming it is having conversation. One of the greatest tools or one of the greatest things you can do in a relationship, in a marriage, is have a conversation. And when you can have an open and honest conversation, sometimes we'll beat around the bush and don't really get to the point. But when we can really say, look, this is how I'm feeling about this, and be real about it, and this is what I don't like about this, and this is what I'm not going to deal with, and just be real about it. And that open up all the avenues for to hear what your spouse don't like about you either. Because when you open the door, everything else comes out. So when you can have that honest, open conversation, then you can really start dealing with a lot of problems.
Like right in front of the TV, a 72, 82-inch screen TV. Until 11 o'clock at night. Motorcycle. Now, I don't play with baby dolls at night.
That's why you have me.
I put them downstairs in the grandchildren room to play with the baby dolls. I think that answered that question.
I always let the ladies have them way. Question.
Those conclude our questions for tonight.
Girl, you better bring me some more questions. We got 10 more minutes. Y'all trying to make me have something to talk about. But listen, I'm serious. Give them folks some conversation before we get ready to go. We ain't got but 2 more minutes.
That was good. Buying those cars was awesome because, you know, car guys that's out there, we're talking about 944s, 2, and get rid of them. But anyway.
No, you snuck that one. What kind?
We're talking about a car. We're talking about 2 944 Porsches. But anyway, 1 turbo, 1 non-turbo. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's what made the relationship awesome. Because she can really tell me what she think about my cars. And I say, okay, all right.
No, I'll tell you probably about some more stuff, probably about, you know, playing. At first you were playing on the phone all night, half a day. Stuff that, now believe it or not, Evlis, these are questions that people really, really have. You know, about, because I hear preachers preaching about these men now with these games. They can't leave the game. You know, and that is a problem in marriages, and that has to be reconciled. And so when they say coming together and agreeing on something, they're not meaning, yeah, you can take 5 hours and play the game all day. They're not meaning that, you know, because if you know, most women are very, very bored and stuff like that. So we have to come up with a balance in marriages that can, that can solve that marital problem with most couples. What you say? What you think?
I agree.
Evlis, if you don't stop, you agree.
Somebody got to be smart in this conversation. I agrees with the love doctor.
You know, since we're just coming back, we're going to be real nice tonight. We're going to be real nice because you know what? No, this is what Evlis has determined and purpose, y'all. He's complimenting. What is it? It was on our last show. I think he's agreeing with me because he don't want me to run my blood pressure up right now. You know, he feel like, you know, we're just coming back and she's healing. So I'm not going to run her blood pressure up. So listen, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. You all right. You all right. One more question. Agree with most of them that I have met. There are 1 or 2 that I could feel in their spirit that they would be healthy for my daughter. See, every parent would want to know that their child is being taken care of healthy. Healthy means the whole body, the whole man. Not just buying me a car, buying her a home, but mentally. And our children can be torn down mentally. And then so if we don't have their best interest, they will get involved. And once they start having sex and participating in sexual activities, it tends to bring and create something else. So bring that young man or bring that young woman quickly and let them meet your parent.
That is very good. No, as a grandfather, I like to meet them right away. Like the one that's asking the question, I take her phone and say, who is this you speaking to? Let me see this person. What's your name? Where you from? What are you doing? You know, yes.
How do you know who asking the question?
No, I'm talking about the granddaughter who's asking the question on the microphone now.
Oh,
I take their phone. I want to meet them. Let me see them. Bring them around. Let me talk to them. Let me feel them. So.
Yeah, I do. But I like to meet them. I like to meet them. The Wisdom Center, God has given us the Wisdom Center Arena, Miracle Arena. And I believe this is the place where you can come and meet your spouse. I believe that you can come and meet your soulmate here. I believe because, first of all, you know that they're going to be under my instruction, my mentoring. I am a licensed life coach. And I believe that God has given me the wisdom to impact every man and woman that's out there and every couple that's already out there that's looking for mentoring. God has given me the wisdom to impact that marriage and your life for destiny. I am about purpose. I am about destiny. And you got to see your destiny in that man or in that woman before you say I do. Do you see your destiny in them? Do you see where they can take you into your purpose? I saw that on, what's the movie? Underground. I watched it. And sometimes they slept under the basement, but they were happy.
That's right.
And that's what's important, is being happy. But imagine being happy with sound counseling, what that could do. I want to admonish every person under my voice that if you do not have a leader or church home, come and meet us here at the Wisdom Center Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. I love you all. Cash App. They trying to get my attention. Cash App, $, E.A. Seymour 1. What's wrong with that finger? $, E.A. Seymour 1. If you feel like we've been a blessing to you, or you like to just sow into what God is doing in our life in this season of supernatural, where God is moving miraculously in marriages, in relationships, even with your children. You don't know how to instruct your children, and you need just help mentally, psychologically, grooming your children for the next level, your daughters, your son. Feel free, and I want you to sow a seed tonight for what you believe in God to do. Whatever you believe in God to do, sow a seed and believe God. Give that seed an assignment. You tell your seed, this is what I need you to do. This is where I need you to go. I'm not asking for no certain amount, but however God has purpose in your spirit and your heart, sow a Cash App seed tonight. $ E.A. Seymour, but put that 1 behind Seymour. Behind that R, put the number 1. $ E.A. Seymour 1. Now look, my time is up here tonight, but I've enjoyed you all. I thank God for you all. And I need you all to stay tuned. Inbox us, Facebook us, live stream us, whatever you have to do, and play it back to back. Let's build our ratings. I love you all. Thank God for you all. I look forward to seeing you all, being with you all again next Monday night. And until 8 o'clock next Monday night.
Looking forward to see y'all. Real talk for real people with real situations.
Energy!
Give us some sugar, baby.
Thank you for tuning in to For Real Talk Live with the gentleman, Elvis, and the love doctor, Adelia Seymour. Please be sure to send in your relationship questions. Also follow Dr. Adelia Seymour on all social media networks. Tune in every Monday night at 8 p.m. to For Real Talk Live.
For real talk, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about God, life, love, family. For real talk, for real talk.